Hey guys, James again for TFBTV. Today I've got the new Ruger Redhawk. Now the Ruger Redhawk's been around for a while, but this one takes both 45 Long Colt and 45 ACP. You heard me right, just like the Smith & Wesson 625, this Redhawk takes 45 ACP by using moonclips. We all know the correct nomenclature is moon magazines. Takes 45 moon clips. They give you a few in the box. I'm gonna shoot it today with 45 ACP and 45 Long Colt sent to me by our sponsor, Ventura Munitions. Thank you guys at Ventura Munitions for sponsoring. And I'm gonna be shooting this Redhawk at my brand new Grizzly Targets AR500 target, also a sponsor of the program. Thanks a lot, guys. But let's go load up a few moon clips, see how this thing does. Now, as you guys can see, Ruger sends you a couple of 45 ACP moon clips. Just take your 45 ACP. Easy as that. Pop them in. And look at that. In fact, it's kind of nice because they act like a speed loader. You just line them up, drop them in, you're good to go. The cylinder release is a thumb button right here. There's the cylinder release right there, and then they all pop out whenever they're spent. Now, of course, they're not going to come out that easily after I shoot them and the brass expands. You can see sights are pretty decent. You got an orange front blade and the white rear half box. Got some nice rosewood grips with the Ruger logo. Sights are adjustable for windage and elevation. Those of you familiar with Ruger, you know the packaging, just the standard Ruger box. Sorry, it's already dirty. I waited to do this part till after I shot it, so a little bit of powder on this guy. The Ruger Redhawk 45 ACP 45 Long Colt comes with 3 moon clips in the box. You're probably going to want a few more. One thing that is really nice about this 45 ACP version is that 45 ACP is cheaper than 45 Long Colt. You can load these 45 ACP moon clips before you go to the range, and you can quickly and easily unload and reload your Redhawk with 45 ACP. And hey, best part, it's easy to save the brass. MSRP on this is $1,029. It's a good looking gun, don't get me wrong, but woo, that is a lot of money. It's all stainless steel. It's got a ramp front sight, 4.2 inch long barrel. It weighs 44 ounces. That is a big boy. But like I say later in the video, that really does help sapping up the recoil. It's got a 1 in 16 right hand twist. It holds 6 rounds of 45 ACP or 45 Long Colt. It's got an adjustable rear sight, an overall length of 9.5 inches, lasered hardwood grips, and a suggested retail of $1,029. Woo, that is not cheap. But hey, it's a good looking gun, and it works really well. I really enjoyed taking this thing to the range. I'm not much of a revolver guy, but this was actually really nice. I enjoyed it. Here's the firing review. All right, let's give this thing a spin. First, I gotta say though, this is a pretty good looking gun. The nice grips, the brushed stainless, it looks really good. Let's see if it shoots as good as it looks. And look at that, they all drop out just like that. There you go, another 6. God, I gotta say, shooting 45 ACP out of this, I mean, it's delightful. The gun's heavy enough that there's really no recoil. I mean, you can just peel them off as fast as you want, and looks like they're gonna be on target. Now, I'm not expecting that exact same treatment when we shoot the 45 Long Colt, which is what I'm going to do right now. Something tells me it's going to be a little bit more fierce. Big bad 45 Long Colt, let's go. Wow, I expected a whole lot worse. If there's anybody on the fence about getting this gun based on the recoil, I mean, the 45ACP is nothing, and really the 45 Long Colt is pleasant. Now, another thing I'll say, without the moon clips in there, the cylinder, when you're pulling the trigger, you feel the cylinder move a lot more freely. And if the cylinder's moving more freely, then that translates into better trigger pull. So you actually kind of get a better trigger pull with the 45 Long Colt than you do with the ACP. And I gotta tell you, I mean, the trigger's excellent. Of course, as with all revolvers, the single action trigger just feels like, I mean, 1.5 pounds, 2 pounds. The double action's surprisingly easy. I don't know what Ruger did, but the trigger's not nearly as long, nor does it require as much pressure as some of the other revolvers that I've shot in this class. Pretty good. All right, let's give this 45 Long Colt one more spin. A lot of smoke. Smells a little bit like a backyard barbecue too, which is kind of funny. But yeah, I mean, the recoil, not bad at all. So in conclusion, can I recommend the Ruger Redhawk and 45ACP/45 Long Colt? Yeah, absolutely I can. The trigger's great, the recoil is very light, it looks awesome. I mean, it is a gorgeous gun. But downside, the price. I think that the MSRP in this thing is nearing $1,000. Pretty sure, don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure I've seen the street price around $800. Now, are you getting your money's worth? I would say absolutely. But it's still pretty steep for this revolver, so you really have to want to shoot 45 ACP or 45 Long Colt out of this gun if you want to buy it. Again, gorgeous gun, one of the best looking revolvers I've ever seen. Fit and finish, phenomenal. I mean, I can't find anything about this gun that really bothers me. I like it. Good job, Ruger. And this is going to work out really well for you 45 caliber reloaders because you don't have to go hunting for your brass. So you can take 45 ACP to the range, but you can keep the big stuff in here for whatever you need it for, backcountry hiking or hunting, whatever it is. Thank you guys again for watching, and I'll see you next week.